Hey y'all, Miss C here. This is a video walkthrough on modeling in 3 acts, How Tall is Tall, in the SavvasRealize Algebra 1 textbook. Alright, so this video is not designed to give you the answers, but it's designed to kind of guide you so that you know what to expect. Okay? So remember to do it in numerical order. So I'm going to do the Act 1 video, then the Act 2 content, Act 2 questions, Act 3 video, and Act 3 questions. Alright? If you do it out of order, it's going to mess you up. So there's this guy named Jay, who I immediately liked because my brother's name is Jay. And if you notice, he's pretty dang tall, and he's playing basketball. So that height is super good for his basketball. And so this entire activity is about trying to estimate how tall Jay is. So it's gonna play a video. It's kind of an interesting video involving sheep and babies and teachers. And when you're watching it, you're supposed to start developing or asking yourself some kind of mathematical question. Alright? Then they ask, what's the first question that comes into your mind after watching the video? So that hopefully is some kind of mathematical question that you come up with. Question number 3 says, write down the main question that you will answer about what you saw in the video. In order to streamline this assignment for all of us, because originally this is supposed to be a discussion, the question is going to be, how many cups does it take to measure Jay's height? Alright, so when you guys are doing your lesson and you get to this number, that's what you're going to use. Okay, and I'm going to post that question in the week at a glance. Okay, so for Act 1, Question 2, please use the following question. Well, that was hideous. How many cups, what did I say? How many cups does it take to measure Jay's height? So there we go, in the week at a glance, right there, in a nice purple and bolded. That's what we're going to try to answer in this activity, okay? Question number 3 says, make an initial conjecture that answers this main question. Alright, so that initial conjecture, remember, that's just a guess. So what is your guess? What do you think it's going to be? Alright, so question number 4 is asking how you arrive at your conjecture. So it's asking for some kind of logic that you're going to put together to explain how you got that number. Okay, so you're not just pulling a number out of thin air. There needs to be some kind of mathematical basis about how you got that number. Question number 6 is asking you to write a number that you know is too small. So how many cups do you know is too few cups? Question number 6 is write a number that you know is too large. How many cups is too many? Okay, so you're kind of setting yourself a little boundary there, aren't you? And then it says, what information would be useful to know to answer the main question? How can you get it, and how will you use that information? So make sure that you answer all 3 of those questions there. Don't just answer 1 or 2 of them, or you'll get judged. So then topic number 2 goes into the content. Sorry, I thought my Facebook was closed. And with this content, it's going to play another little video that kind of gives you some hints. Okay, so just watch that video. And then it's going to say, use the math that you've learned in this topic to refine your conjecture. So now it's asking you to specifically create some kind of equation and use it to help you to get a closer answer. Okay, so I'm expecting actual math or arithmetic as to how you're gonna get that guess. So then the Act 3 video, of course, does a little spoiler alert thing. It actually tells you everything. Don't watch this before your other stuff or I'll be mad at you. And then the topic 3 questions, it says, is your refined conjecture between the highs and lows you set up earlier? So now that you've had the chance to, make a smarter, educated guess, is it between your high and low that you got? So did you kind of get a narrow enough field? And then the last question is, did your refined conjecture match the actual answer exactly? If not, what might explain the difference? Okay. This question's kind of a big deal as a mathematics user, because we move through life and we use mathematics to help us to guess things or to estimate things, right? It could be estimating the cost of repairs when you take your car to the mechanic, right? Or estimating your grocery bill, or estimating your phone bill or your water bill. Okay, so a question like number 10 here, where you're trying to figure out the difference between your guess and what your bill was, is helping you to kind of analyze the real world and to understand why things might be different. Okay, so make sure that you're really working hard on answering number 10 and thinking through why your answer might be different. What's causing it to be different? Alrighty, so that is the 3-act math on how tall is tall involving J. So I hope that this helps to guide you guys. Talk to you later.